There's a harsh truth. Not every silence is a challenge for you to conquer. Sometimes it's her way of telling you, you're simply not important to her. You've spent an entire evening texting her, only to get a few short, cold replies. You've asked her out, and every time, there's a perfect excuse not to go. You've sat across from her, yet it feels like she's somewhere else entirely. And then you wonder, what did I do wrong? Am I just not good enough? The truth is, the problem isn't you. The problem is, she's never truly cared about you at all. Today, I'm going to help you spot the 7 clearest signs, so you'll know for sure, so you won't waste your time, your emotions, or your self-respect on the wrong person. And the first sign is hidden right in the way she communicates with you over the phone. Number 1. She texts you cold and takes forever to reply. You send her long messages, filled with warmth and enthusiasm. Hours later, or sometimes not until the next day, she finally replies. And when she does, her words are short and cold. You read them over and over, hoping to find a trace of warmth, but there's nothing there. You make excuses for her. Maybe she's busy. Maybe she's tired. But you forget one important truth. When someone truly cares about you, they will find a way to stay connected, even if it's just a short message. A cold, delayed reply is not a sign of being busy. It's a sign of indifference. If you don't recognize this, you'll keep pouring your time and emotions into a broken cup. And when you're drained completely, you'll realize she never intended to keep you in her life. So, respect yourself enough not to chase after silence. Because genuine care never leaves you waiting in doubt. And if you look closer, you'll notice something even clearer. Every single conversation starts with you. Number 2. She never initiates contact with you. Ask yourself, how long has it been since you last received a message from her? One that she started? How many times has she reached out just to check on you, with no other reason? If your answer is none or never, that's not a coincidence. When someone truly cares, they want to connect with you. They think of you in the middle of the day and send a message. They share something interesting that just happened, simply because they want you to know. Initiative is the clearest measure of interest. If you're always the one starting the conversation, always the one keeping it alive, then this relationship exists only because of your effort. And a one-sided relationship will eventually drain you, emotionally and mentally. Don't fool yourself into thinking that persistence will make her change. Someone who doesn't want to reach out to you will not suddenly become proactive. And if you keep trying to set up a meeting, things will become even clearer. Number 3. She always has a reason to turn down meeting you. There's no excuse big enough to stop someone who truly wants to see you. You invite her for coffee. She says, I'm busy. You ask her to see a movie. She says, I'm too tired. Maybe another time. You try again, and this time, it's a sudden family emergency. Sounds reasonable, but when it happens too often, it's no longer a coincidence. When someone truly wants to see you, they'll find a way to make it happen. No matter how busy they are, they'll carve out time just to be with you. But when she keeps turning you down, it means she's prioritizing everything else over you. You can wait. You can keep inviting her. But the more you do, the more you lower yourself, turning into someone begging for her presence. And the painful truth is, that presence doesn't come from desire, but from obligation or guilt. You'll start to feel small, unworthy, and like you have to beg just to have a place in her life. Remember, love cannot be built on canceled plans. If she doesn't want to meet you, don't force your way into her life. And even if she agrees to see you, her heart might not be there. Number 4. She meets you, but her mind is somewhere else. Worse than her refusing to see you is when she says yes, yet her heart is absent. You're talking to her, but her eyes are glued to her phone. You're telling a story, but she just says uh-huh for the sake of it, then goes back to scrolling. Every so often she glances at the clock, as if counting down until she can leave. That feeling, you don't need anyone to explain it to you. You know you're not the focus of this meeting. When someone truly cares, they give you their eyes, their attention, their full presence. But when their mind is elsewhere, their physical presence is nothing but an empty shell. If you accept this, you'll start to believe that indifference is normal, and you'll find yourself in a relationship where you constantly feel like the extra, the unnecessary one. Don't sit at a table just to be a background in someone else's time. Be with people who make you feel worthy of being heard. And sometimes the lack of care doesn't just show in how she acts when you're together. It becomes even clearer when she doesn't remember the important things about you. Number 5. She doesn't remember the important things about you. You once shared with her a project you've poured your heart into. A few weeks later, she asks you about it as if she'd never heard it before. You once told her a cherished childhood memory. The next time you meet, she's completely forgotten, or confused it with someone else's story. That's not bad memory. That's a lack of attention. When someone truly cares, they remember the details about you, because they want to keep them. They remember your favorite food, the experiences you've been through, and the things you're looking forward to. Those memories become the emotional threads that connect you. But when she doesn't remember, that thread never exists. If you accept this, you'll slowly start to believe you're invisible in the eyes of the person you like, and you'll keep giving, while never being placed in a position of importance. Don't seek validation from someone who doesn't care to listen or remember. And sometimes you'll realize she doesn't just forget your stories. She's not even interested when you're speaking. Number 6. She's not interested in your stories. You're telling her about a joyful moment you just experienced. She nods, then quickly changes the subject to talk about herself. You're sharing a worry, hoping for a bit of empathy. She gives a half-hearted nod, her eyes wandering, clearly thinking about something else. It feels like you're talking to yourself, not having a real conversation. Psychology tells us, when someone truly cares, they'll ask questions. They'll engage, laugh with you, or sit in thoughtful silence with you. Shallow silence and a lack of response are clear signs. She doesn't value what you're sharing. If you ignore this, the relationship will grow dull, and the connection will fade. And one day you'll realize you don't even want to share anymore, because you know you won't be heard. Save your stories for those who value them. And the final sign of indifference is when she only comes to you whenever she needs something. Number 7. She only contacts you when she needs something. An entire week goes by, without a single message to check on you. Then suddenly, one day, hey, are you free? I need a favor. Not because she misses you, not because she wants to see you, but because she needs something. And you're the one who can help. In that moment, you're not special. You're just convenient. When a woman only contacts you to ask for help, that's the clearest form of a one-sided relationship. She's not investing emotionally, not building a connection, only taking when it benefits her. If you accept this, you'll slowly be downgraded to the role of a backup option in her life. And the worst part is, you'll get used to being treated that way. Set boundaries. Learn to say no, because someone who truly cares will come to you. Not just because they need help, but because they want you in their life. And when you look back at all these signs, you'll know exactly what you need to do next. People who truly care, they take the initiative. They give you their time, they listen, and they remember the details about you. If those things are missing, you're holding on to an illusion, not a relationship. Don't cling to a door that's already closed. Don't stay where you have to beg for scraps of attention. Walk away. Give your time, your energy, and your heart to someone who values them. Because when you know your worth, you will never settle for less than you deserve. If what I've shared today has made you realize something, share this video so other men won't waste their emotions the way you once did. If you found this video helpful, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next video.